I'm Nathaniel Rateliff.
I'm Joseph Pope III.
From the Nightsweats. Or from, I can't remember what you said.
Either way.
I mean, originally for the Nightsweats, I just really, part of it, how it got the name was, I kept seeing friends play like R&B or rock and soul. I was like, it sounds good, or so-and-so has a great voice, but I was like, it's just not sweaty enough. I was like, look at like Otis Redding, or even like, watch like Howlin' Wolf on stage, and they're just sweating their asses off. Like, I want to feel like, you can feel the intensity of the music and like that feeling that like they're working for it, you know?
That kind of music and sweaty music is often kind of gritty, blue collar, working every day, struggling kind of stuff, and that's really, it's tapping into that. That's a powerful energy, and you don't sweat for no reason. You're working some kind of a message, even if you don't know what it is, even if it seems like it's just a party.
Yeah, all of it really took us by surprise. I didn't know that song was going to do anything. I didn't know the record was going to do anything, and I know Joseph and I had already had a conversation back then where he was just like, man, I love you, but I just don't. I was like, I can't like support my family this way, And I remember having that conversation. It was hard to think that we wouldn't be able to like,
keep doing this.
Yeah. And it worked out, and we were so surprised and so grateful. And I tried to remind people from stage that like the only reason we're here is because of all of the people who listened, and all the people that show up. I feel like at times I was just telling people from stage, it feels like the magic is leaving the world, and like what are we going to do as not as artists, but just as people, as a community of people? Like what are we going to do to replace that loss, and like how are we going to? What are we going to contribute to other people's lives around us that's going to be there for, other generations, and for, not necessarily my kids, I don't have any, but, just my, other people's kids. Like, what are we going to do for, generations to come? What are we going to replace? How are we going to contribute in a way that will last,
Well, in a way that's indicative and reflective of a legacy that we're talking about having, people that we've lost, and how does their legacy inspire us now? Well, for us, it inspires you to say things like that from stage, but gets people thinking about their role in filling the vacuum, and then also creating new things that haven't even happened before, haven't even been thought of yet, haven't been conceived of yet,
Well, the last, almost 3 years of being on the road together, we really became a band and changed as players, and I wanted to go into the studio and make a record that showcased that shows that we are a band. And we did a lot of stuff live, and other band members contributed tunes that we worked on, and we worked on arrangements together, and also just that feeling that like we're all doing this, and I wanted the guys to feel like they're contributing artistically, not just their time.
Yeah, and we did not want to stop recording. I mean, there's a bunch of material that we're sitting on right now, but we just got into this groove in the last session where, I mean, we had to kind of get kicked out more or less.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
we're just going to move to the same town that Richard lives in so we can be around each other. It was like, let's hang out and let's go get some tacos, and then after that we'll just come back and write a bunch of hits.